It's Penny from the Pottery Studio again today, and I'm going to show you how we actually cover some items so we can get some basic shapes. So in the Pottery Studio, we take shapes and we cover them with this slab of clay that we've made. That gives us a head start on building whatever shape it is that we want to play with. However, we cannot put clay directly onto our shapes. If we do so, the items will stick to them, we can't get them out. Clay shrinks as it dries, it hangs on nice and tight to these. The items won't shrink, so your item will crack, which we don't want. So we have to cover them so it will stick to something else, and we can pull out the formers just when we're ready to take them out before it's shrunk too much. So basically your shapes are going to be cylinders, and this is an example of a pool noodle or the interior core from a fabric roll. We've got bowls. We make our bowls upside down, so that's a nice little cute little bowl, right? And we've got cones. We love cones. If you take a cone like that, you chop it off, put a floor and a handle, you've got a tulip cup. Again, it's not what they are, it's what they can provide you. So in this case here, I'll show you how to cover these in a way that will be acceptable so that you can put clay on them. With a little cylinder that's a pool noodle, these make great cups, we just rip a piece of clay, we roll up the item or our former in the piece of newspaper, keeping the bottom nice and flush and even, and we just catch it with a little piece of tape to stick it down, and that is ready to use. With something that's slightly bigger and has got a bigger open space in here, we can just put it on a piece of paper, roll it up and tuck the ends in nice and tidily, and that's ready to use. If you want to, you might want to put a piece of tape just here so that this doesn't bag out. With a cone, they're a little bit different. You're not just going to be able to put a straight piece on it. This is going to have to curl. So do you see how it rolls around like that? We can put a little piece of tape here, and then we just cut off this edge so that it's out of the road, because it's going to sit like that. And then with a bowl, I don't care how clever you are, this is never ever going to be covered with a piece of paper because it will look like rubbish. So this is where we use a piece of cling film. We take out a nice little chunk, we wrap it over the top like so, we pick it up and we turn it into a jellyfish. All right, take the legs, see that looks like a jellyfish. Take the legs and strangle it. All right, pop that down, put a little piece of tape to hold it in place so it doesn't unravel, and that's ready to use as your bowl, and it's nice and smooth. So whatever item you're going to make, you have to cover them before you can use them.